2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Gr.A, this has all the makings of a high-scoring contest. We've got... outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring it.
Got a piece of it. One-on-one here. Pass to Valentine. Here's Horton. Over to the wing. Nikolic. Offline with his three. And just about a minute into the first quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Down low. Fires the three. Horton with the rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's Wiltshire. Unable to get that one. That's tipped.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Picked his pocket. To the inside. And here's the fast break. Out to the right wing. Poked loose. Just 5 to shoot.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Driving the lane.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And he jams it with authority.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Wiltshire. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. To the right side. The steal. Here's Cole. Here's Horton. Oh, that's blocked.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Rebounded by Wiltshire. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And Valentine over to help. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's Cole. hasn't made one yet. 5 on the clock. They get it again. The shot that time, not on target. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. To the paint. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Out left to the wing. Stolen. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. Here's Wiltshire. A putback. Back to Cole. To the middle. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On defense, the visitors. 4-point game. Ball's knocked loose. Inside. Wiltshire. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Here's Bowman. Pass to Parks. Right wing. Six to shoot. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
To the inside. Tarolis buries it from 3-point range. He has 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Bowman.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. 59 seconds left in the first. Fires for 3. Parks grabs the miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the middle. They set the pick. Down low. Fires from 14. Not going to go that time. It's picked off. Good if it goes. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Pass to Valentine. The layup off target. They set the pick. Lets the three fly. Parks grabs the miss. It's stolen. And here they come. Here's Silk. A three ball. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Pass to Valentine. Taken away. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cole looking for an opening. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Parks. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Cole. Launches a 3. Out to the right wing. Inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. A second chance effort. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
An even 3-on-3 break. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the middle. Here's Silk. Cole with the rebound. Pass to Wilger. Nikolic drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Cole. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Parks. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Basket counts.
Well, very few things on a basketball court are as pretty as a well-placed finger roll.
Intercepted. And here we go. To the wing right side. They set the pick. To the paint. Ball stolen. And here comes the break. Nikolic. Sinks the three-pointer.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
To the inside. Silk. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out to the wing. Rebounded by Wiltshire.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Not happening that time. His second miss and 5 shots. Another steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Nikolic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Driving inside. .115 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Picked away. Tipped away. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Bowman. Over to the left wing. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Tarolis takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Down low. Here's the break. Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to Horton. Here's Valentine. Still scoreless. And he drives in. Horton, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Tarolis. And it's blocked. Pass to Horton. Back to Cole. Here's Wiltshire. There's the pick. To the paint. And he can't get the first one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. There's the triple. That shot misses. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. The shot misses.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Inside. Clock at 6. Here we go, all alone. Cole's shot is good. It's all knotted up.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
To the middle. Here's Wiltshire. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And that one drops.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Pass to Valentine. To Cole. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wiltshire. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
To the wing on the left. There's a good screen. Pass to Parks. Shot clock at 3. Misses the 3.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
He tries for 3. They swipe it. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And they're moving it up. To the inside. It's stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Bowman. Down low. It's intercepted. To the inside. Stolen. Here's the break. Here's Horton. Tries again. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. There's the screen. Tarolis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To end the drought. Good on the shot. He's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Can't hit the corner 3.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Inside. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Pass to Bowman. .114 left in the third quarter. Here's Horton. Three-pointer. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Bowman's shot is good. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. There's the 3. And it's Silk with the rebound.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
For the 3. No good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's the 3. A shot missing. Back to Cole. There's a screen. Pass to Wilger. Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Takes a 3. Rebounded by Wilcher.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Takes it inside. Here's Silk. No good from outside.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to Wilger. No good on that one. The 3. Hands it from downtown.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
to the left side wing. Here's Cole. Takes the three. And it's Silk with the rebound. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Horton. And here is Valentine. Here's Wiltshire. Here's Cole. Hits the three-point bomb.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
To the middle. No good with the layup. To the inside. Here's Horton. To Cole. Going inside. To the wing on the left. Pass to Wiltshire. To the paint. It's deflected. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gr.A. Rebounded by Wiltshire. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
The baseline J. A shot off that time. Down low. That shot off the mark. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Can't get the layup. Inside. Gordon. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's Wiltshire. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's the screen. To stop the drought. And the layup is good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
There's the steal. Fast break, here they come. Knocked away. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. They've led by as much as 10. Picked off in midair. Oh, good on the layup. Jacks up a three. Good.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Snatched away. They set the screen. And he hits the jumper. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Plays it in off the window.
That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Layup, no good. .122 left to play here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. Does not go.
And from that spot on the floor, you think the offense has the advantage. But with those two guys, it actually is the other way around.
Shoots the three. Drained from outside.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And the shot will go down. With a 9-point lead. .29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
From deep. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel